Where else in the world can you live like this? It's magic. If you're having a bad day in Dubai, you're really not having a bad day.
Dubai, a man-made oasis in the Arabian desert. Home to 52,000 millionaires.
How many handbags do you have?
I don't know.
Are any of them fakes?
A fake?
And 2.5 million expats.
Would you smoke a cigar while you're in there?
I would have had one. So your job is to just take photos of women in beautiful places?
Yes. Welcome to Dubai.
A city where East meets West.
I remember going to the mall and my skirt was above my knee and they gave you a red card.
And you have to watch what you say.
I'm not going to really talk about that because I like living here.
But a paradise for some if you follow the rules. We meet Dubai's glamorous locals, expats and tourists, and the people that serve them.
Wouldn't be a bathroom without, of course, 24-carat gold amenities.
You can make it look like you're a billionaire in Dubai, but reality of it, I mean, I'm not going to eat for a week after this.
In the world's newest luxury playground for the mega-rich.
Dubai is the Monaco of the Middle East. It's the place where everybody wants to be.
It's daybreak over the Arabian desert. And 47-year-old Geordie Mark is test driving the Dubai lifestyle.
Driving a Lamborghini today, playing golf tomorrow, at the shooting range. It's not the worst week of my life, gotta be honest.
Mark has come for a break in the sun after quitting his job stacking shelves in a supermarket back home in Newcastle.
And to think if I just stayed at Morrison's, I could have been moved to grocery by now. I could have been supervisor of the frozen section if I'd just stuck in. Well, will you look at that?
After exploring the Arabian desert in a supercar, Mark is heading to the Marina, a district popular with fellow Brits.
It's a beautiful city. I just didn't realise 10 days would turn into, who knows, 10 years possibly. Who knows?
Mark has been offered a job managing a chain of 12 music shops.
I travelled out here to Dubai just for a short break, and then my flight kept getting cancelled. So I thought I'd better look and see if I can find a job. And then all of a sudden this job appears, and it's me. I get healthcare cover, and the company also offer me a return flight every year, so I can go home and see my family as part of my package. On top of that, no tax, everything you earn is yours, which somehow I prefer. Yeah, I can't believe it.
In Dubai, there's no such thing as income tax, meaning every penny of the potential £80,000 salary Mark has been offered would go straight into his back pocket.
They very much cater for the expat. I think Dubai is very keen to look after the guests in its country. I'm trying to work out if there's a catch. Does someone come and steal my soul at the end of the evening? I don't know. There may be.
If Mark chooses to settle here, he'll be moving to a conservative Muslim country. Strict rules enforced by the government make it illegal to wear a short skirt or drink alcohol in the street, or even hold hands in public. Breaking a law or speaking ill of the regime is punishable by deportation.
You hear all these horror stories about people getting into trouble for petting on the beach and that sort of thing. It's not without its restrictions. Most Brits do see this sort of dictatorship attitude as a bad thing, but I think if you're prepared to subscribe to the way in which the government want the country run, Dubai seems to be the land of opportunity.
Mark's arranged to see an estate agent to find out what he could afford to rent with his potential new bumper salary.
So I'll just show you an example of a 2-bed here, the finishing. It's quite modern. This is the view from the balcony.
Oh, it's stunning.
Yeah, overlooking marina.
It really is stunning.
And the sun sets behind those buildings as well.
The window of opportunity is opened.
Dubai has long been attracting foreign expats who are prepared to live within the rules.
A lot of people coming out, they are not briefed enough to the fact that they're coming to an Islamic country. I was with a friend and we saw a girl in one of the supermarkets in the miniest shorts I've ever seen and very little on her top and a bare waist, and my friend, who was very brave, went up and said, "Excuse me, I think you're probably new here, but they don't really like you going dressed like this." And the woman turned on her and said, "How dare you say that? We are here to help them." And I'm afraid I, who never say anything normally, went up and said, "Come off it. You're here because it's a lovely life and a nice salary."
The city was under the protectorate of the British government until the 1970s. It only gained its independence in 1971. Back then, it was a humble fishing village, home to a tiny community of Brits. But as the skyscrapers emerged from the desert sand in the 70s and 80s, so did the jobs, attracting thousands from the UK.
Really, there's no expat who's unemployed, so we're all earning here. There's no real depression to put a cap or a lid on this place, so everyone is in buoyant mood.
In 2002, laws were changed to allow expats to buy property, provoking an influx of Brits enticed by bigger houses and a seemingly superior lifestyle.
Come on, kids, drop that.
Dubai encourages entrepreneurs, Dubai encourages success, and it recognises quality. And I think if you understand that, then you can do very well here.
Hello, my darlings. Welcome to a new travel vlog. So without further ado, I'm going to show you my first outfit of the trip.
Now, there's a new type of entrepreneur descending on Dubai.
Hello! Look at this view right now. That is so amazing.
The city has become a magnet for vloggers, influencers and YouTubers, all looking to cash in on Dubai's Instagram-ready backdrops.
So I think he will walk there, yeah, like arriving to the pool. I will take some shots there.
Okay.
This will be that.
One of Dubai's most successful influencers is British socialite and ex-reality TV star Caroline Stanbury. Today, she's been asked for photos by one of the city's newest hotels with her fiancé Sergio, a 26-year-old former Real Madrid footballer.
That's it?
Do it again.
Let's do it one more.
Okay. And what?
A single image posted online to promote a hotel here can pay British influencers like Caroline up to £5,000. Plus, the added bonus of a free stay in one of its top rooms.
Look at this bathtub. So I think you've seen an Instagram picture of me in this overlooking that. So I love these bathtubs just sitting here. A lot of people won't get to see a bathtub like this, you know, in an obelisk, you know, in the middle of Dubai. It's magic. Look at that. What building's that? I don't even know. I mean, it's just insane, the skyline, isn't it? I look down, and down there it looks like a coliseum. You know, you can't really make this up.
Whilst Caroline may love all Dubai has to offer, this feeling isn't shared by everyone.
Very negative feeling towards Dubai. I can't understand why. Is it because in Britain we're taught that if you have money, you shouldn't show it. You were meant to turn your lights off at 7 and share a bath with your family. So, you know, here it's like you turn every light on and you put all your jewellery on at once. Any British billionaire is dressed in Marks and Spencer's, and that's just what we do. And here they wear Dolce & Gabbana, and so their children. They're doing something right that the rest of the world hasn't cottoned on to.
One thing Dubai has taken advantage of is its location between the east and the west. The city has the largest port in the Gulf, and for decades it's been a trading hub for its most prized possession.
I have never seen anything like it. Everything in the gold souk is, unsurprisingly, gold.
How much is that, please?
£70.
Final offer, £69.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, deal.
£69.
All
Deal.
right, all right.
I got a new anklet chain.
Known simply as the City of Gold, nothing escapes the 24-carat treatment in Dubai. From high heels and supercars to ice cream and wedding dresses. But the epicentre for gold lies in the Old Town, where traders have been selling the stuff since the early 1900s. And there's no sign of its popularity waning. Last year saw over £47 billion worth exchange hands.
I'm done for the day. I'm just gonna get this one and I'm gonna be out of here. It's very nice.
Emirati trader Abu owns one of the busiest shops.
How much gold do you have in the shop?
I have around 500 kilograms in shop.
You have 500 kilos of gold?
Yes, half ton.
It's a lot of gold.
We are in the biggest market of gold in the world.
Abu's half a ton of gold has a street value of over £20 million.
This is around 4 kilo 500 grams. تقريبا هذه صناعة يدوية. صناعة هندية كلكتة بديزاين عربي هذا.
You like it?
I don't like gold. خلاص full gold. Every day here in gold. 10 years.
Abu may not be a fan of the gold he sells, but his customers certainly are. It's peak wedding season, and he has a number of repeat customers.
A man buys for his wife, yeah?
Yes. The man who need to marry second wife bought this one for the first one.
A quarter of all men in the UAE have at least 2 wives, and keeping them all happy can be costly.
This is something I think in Arabic culture. When you need to marry the second wife, you make the first one happy, you give her big gift, something amazing, then she will be okay to marry second.
How much does this cost?
This is not much. It's around 140,000 dirhams.
That's about £28,000?
Yes.
When I get a second wife, I'll come and get this from you.
And you get 50% discount.
And if a £28,000 sash isn't doing the job, customers can always opt for Abu's most expensive piece, a £100,000 solid gold scarf.
It's not much, but it's something different in gold.
And the sunglasses are included?
No.
Nothing wrong with gold. A bit of shiny is good for everyone. I love gold. Nothing. Just look at my gold Rolex. Look at my diamonds. No, there's nothing wrong with gold. I think it's how you use it.
Pallavi Dean is Dubai's most in-demand interior designer. She's responsible for over 150 of its hippest new restaurants, villas and hotels. Her modern way of thinking has gained her a reputation for revolutionising the city's tastes.
My father was an entrepreneur. He gave me that entrepreneurial spirit, good education. That's really shaped me as a human. My parents moved here as two single people trying to make a life for themselves. They met here, they fell in love here. I was born in the 80s, and my mom was more comfortable having me in India, so she went back, had me there, and I moved here when I was 3 months old. So I'm Indian, never lived in India. I think the better way to put it would be I'm Indian from Dubai.
Pallavi is one of over 1.6 million Indians now living here, the largest expat community in the city.
Far too glamorous for it to be like.
I honestly dress like this all the time. People always say this to me, but I go to sites like this. You wouldn't believe it. I'm not dressing down. They should dress up for me.
Today she's at her workshop to check on the progress of the biggest job of her career to date.
Hey, Chada, how are you? How's it going?
Going well.
She's won the contract to redesign the government headquarters on the 36th floor of one of the city's most important skyscrapers. It's the workplace of Dubai's Prime Minister and absolute monarch, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
I was raised here in the UAE, right? I was a scholarship student at a UAE university. And then one day the phone rings and it's the Prime Minister's office and they're like, listen, we have this competition and you're up against some of the world's biggest companies and we want you to pitch for this project. And I was like, you want me, little old me, to pitch for this project? Yes, I'm in. So we did the competition and we won the competition. And that's how it all started. The Prime Minister is going to walk through a space that I've designed. So I have to make sure it looks the part.
Ruler Sheikh Mohammed is unlike any other Prime Minister. A controversial figure in much of the world, here he's seen as the man to have transformed Dubai, and is publicly worshipped in the city he helped create. From the tops of skyscrapers, school receptions, and even car dealerships, you're never further than a few meters away from his image.
Can you make it much thinner, like 1 millimeter? They're very hands-on with the design process. They were very clear on what this office had to be. It was the future of office design.
With such a high-profile client, almost all designs are highly confidential, and Pallavi is only allowed to tell us about the boardroom table.
Yeah, that's great. And then we can paint the inside of it white, so you don't see the wood. Perfect.
It's 12 months into the design process, and the table's proven a stumbling block. The first effort was rejected for not following strict rules around modesty.
When you're working in this part of the world, modesty is a huge kind of consideration because your chairs are all around the table. You don't really want to see the bottom of an abaya or a kandura or someone's feet, the base. It has to be covered. So what we've thought of doing with the space, again, is having a very interesting concave, convex base. Also, the previous table, it was previously in an oval form. Now it mimics the architecture of that room and it is circular.
Another issue currently holding up production is what materials should be used to create the table's surface. In the UAE, the more lavish and ornate your decor, the higher your status. So Pallavi has a challenge on her hands, convincing Sheikh Mohammed to opt for the humble wood over the more showy marble.
I think that looks stunning rather than the marble because the marble is so overdone. We're not in the 1980s. This is 2021. Let's push for a new material.
You're picking quite a hard battle, aren't you? That you're choosing the government of the country to have the battle with.
I do this with all my clients. I'm quite annoying, actually.
You think you'll win?
I don't think so. But I am ever the optimist. Thanks, Chada. Thanks for putting that together. Bye. Do you know what it is about Sheikh Mohammed that I really love personally? Yes, he's the ruler and, the Prime Minister of the country, but he's also a really shrewd, good businessman, a good CEO.
Sheikh Mohammed,
Describe what you were doing. I was driving.
Less than 50 years ago, Dubai was little more than a barren outpost in the Arabian desert.
Sheikh Mohammed, what are you building here?
I am building a house here in this very nice spot. Very high. You can watch the whole Dubai from here. Other buildings will come and join it, you see.
And as the saying goes, only a foolish man builds a house in the sand. But Sheikh Mohammed had the vast profits of newly discovered oil in his back pocket.
You know, the wealth, there's a lot of ways to spend it and to, because we want to build schools, hospitals, roads, military, and everything. We are starting from nothing.
After selling the first batch of 180,000 barrels of so-called black gold, he hatched a plan with his father to build a metropolis in the desert. Over the next 25 years, 250 skyscrapers emerged from the sand, including the world's tallest tower, the Burj Khalifa.
Can't look. Wow, look at Jeez, that. It knocks you off balance.
Do you feel as though you're going to topple over back because it's so tall?
I don't like that. Well, you'll have to do because you're going up it in a minute. Oh.
Back in the mid-2000s, there was no one better to be in the world than Dubai. 30% of the world cranes were in Dubai, and every project that was launched was outdoing the one before. It felt like the gold rush of the Wild West. It's exactly what it felt like.
One of the biggest building projects of Sheikh Mohammed's reign is the Palm Jumeirah. This entirely man-made island, 4 times the size of Hyde Park, was built from 200 million cubic meters of sand dredged from the bottom of the sea. A-list celebrities like the Beckhams rushed to buy holiday homes here, and properties on the Palm now have a combined value of over £2.2 billion.
Does it push? Up and down. Well, why not ahead?
One of the first residents to move onto the Palm in 2005 was millionaire estate agent Paul Christodoulou.
Did you pick any fruit this morning? Oh, you've taken it all already from the weekend. You can't take those, they're too green.
Paul swapped his job managing a nightclub in Essex for a life in Dubai, and he's one of the biggest winners from Sheikh Mohammed's building drive.
Everyone in some way benefits from the groundwork that Sheikh Mohammed and his forefathers have done. We live in an autocratic state with a benevolent dictator, but it benefits me, and that's only how I can see things. For the kids growing up, this is amazing. The fact that we're able to live on the beach, that's most of the reason why we live here. The lifestyle that we offer the children growing up is something that you can't really get anywhere else. It's just so different. The fact that you are literally, I mean, I can water the sea from my garden. It's that close, you know, it's amazing.
Do you mind me asking what the price range here is, what you bought this for, what they're currently going for?
We paid just under £800,000 for the property back in 2004-05. It went up to its peak of around 3.2. It's now currently valued at around the 2.2 million mark.
So you made about £1.5 million. It's not too shabby.
No, but you know, even the other day, someone made an offer to buy the property, and my wife would divorce me straight away anyway. But we wouldn't sell because it's home. Bye. See you later on. See ya. Bye, Alicia. I like cars. Dubai likes cars.
Paul spent his first year in Dubai buying and selling properties, making nearly £1 million in personal profit, before taking up a job in the industry full-time.
This is one of our hotels. So it's not this building, this one here.
He climbed the ladder quickly and now runs one of the city's largest estate agents. On his books, he's got £500 million worth of luxury villas, penthouse apartments and 5-star hotels.
Morning, Alison. How are you?
आपने कहा था कि जी आपको 4 बेडरूम चाहिए था।
No te va a costar una fortuna.
The property market in Dubai is currently booming, and Paul's multinational workforce of 130 agents are all battling hard to cash in.
3 days, Sally, that's all we need. 3 days, and we'll get this over the line.
None of the agents are paid a salary, but they can earn a huge amount in commission. For every £1 million worth of property sold, agents take home up to £20,000.
If they don't sell, they don't earn. So there's pressure on. Thankfully, this year it's quite a large number of the team who are hitting target, who are doing really well. My dear friend Abdul sitting here right now, he managed to convert £240,000 in commission in 3 months.
What did you do with that commission?
I'm reinvesting back to Dubai real estate. So that's what I do. Whatever the commissions I make, I always make sure that I either invest in Dubai or I invest back home in Bangalore.
I offer him the opportunities, his job is to close it. Thankfully, he's pretty good at that.
I'm here just for Paul.
Big earnings and zero tax deduction make agents some of the biggest earners and spenders in the city.
Hello? أهلين مرحبا مدام منال. I love bags, I love shoes, I love fashion too much. أنا عم بتصل فيك اليوم بس مشان بعطيكي شوية معلومات على المشروع.
Tunisian-born Noel was in the top 5 biggest earners in the company last year.
Most of the time, if you see me wearing something, I never wear it the second day. Everyone knows.
You have the best teeth I've ever seen.
Thank you. Yeah, it's veneer. When I make it, they wanted to make it a little bit lighter. So I said, no, make it white, very white, because I'm working in real estate. I want to show my money. So make it white, please.
Morning, morning, morning.
Today, Paul is gathering his workforce for his monthly sales meeting.
£34.6 billion transacted last year in the Dubai real estate market. This market really is on fire. It's very important that we take every opportunity while the flames of the fire are so bright.
Every month, Paul announces the staff member who has earned the most commission and is crowned Agent of the Month. With incentives such as Rolex watches and tailored suits on offer, as well as huge kudos at stake, the competition is fierce to be named top dog in the office.
Congratulations to Asif. Thank you very much. Have a great week ahead.
Asif earned £120,000 in commission last month from selling whole batches of apartments in the world's tallest skyscraper.
I sell in Burj Khalifa. I'm specialized in Burj Khalifa.
Only Burj Khalifa?
Only Burj Khalifa from last 10 years. I don't do anything else. So it's good money, you know. It's very good money.
Paul gets a cut from every sale, and there's no room for slackers.
If they don't take the opportunity, I give it to somebody else. And unfortunately, if they consistently don't take opportunities, they are replaced. That's the reality of this business. The ultimate thing for an agent, the one thing that can't be trained is hunger. They have to be hungry to be successful. If they don't have that hunger, then we're starting off from a bit of a tough position.
Paul has recently taken on a listing in one of Dubai's newest property developments. On a flat piece of reclaimed desert, 10 miles inland lies Hillside, a collection of luxury villas centred around 2 international standard golf courses.
Morning, guys. Welcome to Hillside.
Paul has given the chance to sell the property to 3 of his most promising new recruits. Today, he's teaching them the sales patter.
So, who wants popcorn? This is a proper cinema. All the best of the best audio and visual equipment comes as standard.
Wasn't it candy floss?
Candy floss, yeah. Candy floss and popcorn. The kids would never leave. Guys, there are only a handful of properties left in this community we need to sell. It's a 6-bed, 7-bath, cinema, pool table in the basement, 6-car garage, first floor family room, and then the master suite, which will top it all off. The last units have an asking price of around £5.5 million. We want to get 1 or 2 of the last remaining 4 units over the line by us. As an agent, everyone wants to sell that big deal, the big ticket. This in itself is a big deal, a big ticket. This will get them £200,000 in commission. Perfect for kids. Very nice size swimming pool, sunken seating area, and then the golf course in front of you.
You don't miss getting the commission now?
Do I miss getting the commission? Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't love to do a deal and get £200,000 in your pocket? But those days are gone. Now it's about getting my guys to be more successful. This room is a woman's dream. Guys, like I always say, when you're selling a home, you're selling to the wife. The wife is the boss. The wife is the decision maker. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Paul's newest staff member is Mexican-born Nadia. She joined the company 4 months ago, but is yet to make a sale and earn any commission.
Let me show you as well my kitchen, where I have my little forest.
She may be trying to sell multi-million-pound properties, but Nadia herself lives in one of Dubai's cheapest neighbourhoods, 30 kilometres inland.
All these are avocado plants and a couple of pineapples that I'm now growing. I'm planning to put in soil. They really remind me of my family.
Nadia left her family home in central Mexico in search of a bigger wage in Dubai. But since working for Paul, she's yet to make any money and is currently living off her savings.
You cannot stay in this country if you don't have a salary, so it means going back home to my family. They will be more than happy to take me and to support me if I need it. So, but that's not the point. You come to the other side of the world to do the opposite, to provide to them. I do. It is stressful. I've been trying to work and try to do your best. There's no other option. There's no plan B.
The thing with Dubai is it offers you every opportunity. So if you want to have a house on a golf course or on the beach, you can have it. If you want to have the flash car, you can have it. If you want to have that typical Hollywood dream life, you can have it. But you have to work hard for it.
Well, will you look at that? It's a bit different to Tyneside.
British holidaymaker Mark is considering setting up a life in Dubai after receiving a dream job offer.
I'll be able to take these out on my day off.
But before he makes his mind up, he's viewing an apartment in the ultra-modern marina district of Dubai. 20 years ago, this was a sandy desert. On the orders of Sheikh Mohammed, 3 miles of the sea were diverted at the cost of £1.2 billion, creating a community of 35 residential skyscrapers, all overlooking a harbour containing million-pound mega yachts.
Oh wow, this is awesome.
The owner's he's put this flooring on top of the existing tiles and he's raised it here so that you can see the water a little bit better.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
This apartment in a 33-storey tower would cost Mark £18,000 a year, paid up front in one lump sum.
You've got walk-in closet.
I've never had a walk-in wardrobe.
It's specifically designed with single professionals in mind and leaves little room for any of Mark's family if they were to visit from the UK.
The window makes a difference. It makes it usable.
Yeah.
Mark went through a divorce last year and his ex-wife is currently looking after their 3 children in Newcastle, Jacob, Isaac and Oliver.
How significant is the kids factor?
Yeah, it is a huge part of my decision. But they have a good home and a good life, and they're enjoying school. If I can get a good wage here, I can provide for those children. But I don't find it easy being apart from them. Let's go and do some sums. It's lovely.
If Mark stays in Dubai, he will be a 6-hour flight from his children. But he won't feel far from the comforts of home.
This is a jump to the left.
And people work hard and they play hard.
Oh, exactly,
out here.
yeah.
But in Dubai, as opposed to some other places in the Middle East, it is very easy to spend your money.
This Middle Eastern city has always worked hard to keep its British expats happy. Even flying out the biggest celebrities of the day.
When world snooker champion Stephen Hendry and rival Steve Davis visited Dubai, they couldn't resist a short break and put a few balls in the desert.
I felt as if the table fitter really did an excellent job, but even so, it was very difficult to level. Honestly, it's not easy with a June in the way, but hopefully you'll get it right for the match.
Lovely, thanks a lot.
Yes.
Don't get too hot.
No.
In a Muslim city where alcohol is forbidden for the locals, expats are free to enjoy a pint at the pub, as well as a round of golf, or even a day at the races.
Lead him in, come on, in. Come on, he's delaying us.
Sheikh Mohammed, alongside his brother Sheikh Hamdan, brought international horse racing to Dubai in 1992. But like everything in the city, small and subtle doesn't cut it. So the Sheikhs created the Dubai World Cup. An annual event as much about spectacle as it is horse racing. After the final race of the evening, an extravagant closing ceremony takes place, with a massive budget and featuring the biggest stars of the day.
Panpipes is not the right music.
Do you want me to...
Panpipes is South American.
This year, due to COVID restrictions, the ceremony can't feature any performers but must still deliver the wow factor. The task of pulling off the biggest party in the Dubai calendar falls to lead creative and British expat Daz.
Normally, the show has got like a cast of hundreds of people. Yeah, very much like a carnival type affair with lots of performers, lots of kind of cirque. This year we've got rid of all of that and spent all our money up in the sky. So to say, we've got a world record-breaking laser show, 800 or 700 odd drones with pyrotechnics. We're giving them something they can just look up in the sky and enjoy.
This is Drone HQ, right?
It is.
The show this year will feature 725 drones, each containing an individual light. When programmed, they will combine to create images the size of Wembley Stadium in the sky.
We call it the sky canvas. There's one thing that I've learned from leadership here, it's nothing is impossible. And that's the Dubai mentality, and that's what we try to gear up to.
There is less than 48 hours until the show begins. But there is breaking news in the world's media.
BBC News. The deputy ruler of Dubai and one of the most influential figures in the world of horse racing has died.
Sheikh Mohammed's brother and fellow founder of the World Cup, Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has died. Under Islamic law, the body is buried within 24 hours, watched on by the male relatives of the deceased. Ruler Sheikh Mohammed has decreed 10 days of mourning, flags to be flown at half-mast, and any kind of celebrations to be cancelled. The World Cup, however, is still to go ahead. But after 6 months of preparation, the royal family has ordered the big extravaganza be changed dramatically and turned into a respectful tribute to the late Sheikh Hamdan.
So from that meeting, we live to fight another day, I feel.
We've only got one more day. So.
I know.
And it falls to a team of expats to pull it off.
We're starting off perfect, but all the colours will change later on. Perfect, but I'm having in memory come up first.
Yeah.
And then he's going to ripple down 2 seconds later. When it finishes, it cascades into last night.
We're aiming for a 10 p.m. rehearsal.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Let me know.
No, I will do. Thank you.
We'll get out of your space.
That bin's really ugly. Let me move that bin. Sorry, 1 second. This.
You think that's ugly?
It's so ugly. I hate it. But it's really practical.
After winning the contract to redesign the new government offices for ruler Sheikh Mohammed, interior designer Pallavi Dean is attracting international attention.
Should I move that cup? Sorry, it's on the counter. Give me a second. Let me just move that.
Her own home in the family district of Barsha has been given a 4-page spread in Vogue magazine.
We bought this place, and it was one of those stereotypical cookie-cutter houses in Barsha. Gutted it, and here it is.
This isn't a sort of gold tap place.
No, it isn't. And that's a very conscious decision. We just wanted a chilled out family home. It wasn't pretentious, it's not a show home. It's just a place where we unwind at the end of the day, spend our weekends, and just make memories, really. When you're younger, you want that really vibrant, dynamic, city living sort of lifestyle, right? And then you get a couple of pets, and then you get a couple of kids, and you realize, actually, what I want is peace and quiet, lots of space so I can get away from the kids and the pets. And that's when we moved to the suburbs.
Since the 1960s, Dubai's population has multiplied 80 times, and brand new developments pop up annually to cope with the demand for housing. Today, Pallavi is working in a new area of town called Festival City, applying the finishing touches to a soon-to-be-open Japanese restaurant.
That's perfect. Is that okay with your... Can you make a note of this dimension? Because again, you were pushing it up.
Can you bring meter? There's lots of construction going on in Dubai. This isn't the last thing, is it?
That's what keeps architects and designers like me employed, gainfully employed. But it's fun because work here is so fast-paced, you know, and what we can turn around in 3 to 6 months would take a year somewhere else in the world. It's behind the logo, right? That's more than enough. Don't put any spots here because they'll just take it away from it.
Pallavi has 15 projects currently on her books, but her most important job right now is the office of the ruler of Dubai.
Let's try one more time. Just harass her. That's what I do. Just keep calling to chances like that stalker girlfriend. That's me. Answer the phone.
She's chasing her assistant at the workshop to find out if Sheikh Mohammed has accepted her ideas to modernise the office by using wood instead of marble for the boardroom table.
Oh, try to calling.
Hi, Pallavi. We have received the approval from client for the materials of the project.
Okay.
Approved is the combination of polished marble and solid oak wood.
At least it's not all marble. There's a little bit of wood in there, but it's predominantly marble.
Yes.
All right, Chada, I'll call you back. Take care. Have a good day ahead. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Despite her best efforts, the ruler has vetoed Pallavi's modern approach to decor.
Design is subjective. You know, what appeals to me might not appeal to them. There's always one of those wicked design problems, I think, in any project. And in this one, it was a boardroom table.
Okay, guys, listen, last week was an excellent week. We need to ensure now that this week we carry on last week's hard work. Because if this week is a disaster, it makes last week a disaster. Yes? Okay, thank you very much, guys.
It's mid-March, and Paul is pushing his team of agents hard for business.
You've already done 50% of monthly target.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
How much more do you reckon you're going to get in this month? You've done 50% already. So what do you think?
Probably another 8 up to 80%.
This morning, he's catching up with his sales manager, Dan.
With the market now, yeah, it's just, crazy.
Yeah, demand is strong, especially palm for Europeans as well.
Yeah.
What I've seen, though, definitely in the last 6 months is a significant increase in the buyers from the UK.
I think a lot of the world has seen that Dubai is now, even more so, the place to come to.
British expat Dan moved to Dubai 8 years ago after quitting his city job in London. He is now one of Paul's most experienced agents and has been trusted to sell one of the newest and most expensive penthouses.
Here we are. Wow.
Dan's success in property is largely down to forging relationships with wealthy investors. Today, he's showing around British millionaire businessman and property tycoon Spencer.
So open, isn't it?
Yeah, this space is lovely.
Yeah, in 16 years I've seen this. There is more stability investing in New York or London or Paris or Tokyo or Hong Kong or Singapore than there is here in the market. But over the last 4 to 6 months, it really started to pick up. It's booming, it's crazy at the moment.
We call that a snug lounge area. You have balconies off of both of those areas.
If Spencer buys this 11,000 square foot penthouse, Dan would pocket £300,000 in commission.
And then we come down to the second, third and the fourth bedroom.
As a guest, you wake up in the morning and you get that.
Should we both dive on? Or?
Should we have a cuddle on the sofa?
Unsurprisingly, Dan's willing to do almost anything to get the sale.
Do you want me to get in?
I think it would be good just to see, because you're a bit bigger than me, so we'll see if you can fit in.
Trousers are a bit tight.
Wow.
How do we look?
And would you smoke a cigar while you're in there like that?
I would do if I had one. So you've whole jacuzzi jets, and then overlooking your full JLT skyline all the way around.
Yeah, it's spectacular, isn't it? Look at this, it's a
Stunning,
space.
stunning, absolutely stunning.
And that breeze is nice as well,
Much needed.
You can see that coming through. Yeah, this is a really nice area, really relaxed. It's one of the nicest sized penthouses as well, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Dan's not the only one trying to sell to a wealthy investor.
Thank you.
Please, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Over at the Palm Jumeirah, new agent Nadia has found herself a British billionaire who's looking to extend his property portfolio.
What is more exciting about this residence is the double ceiling.
Height,
Yeah.
Nadia is still yet to make a sale, but this 3-bed apartment could bag her £30,000 in commission.
There is a yeti as well. You can have your boat dropping you by the entrance, There is a yeti.
I've seen the pier, I've seen it,
Yeah, so this is one of the bedrooms.
I like the layout, the double heights as well. It's so nice. Thank you. Let's have a look outside.
You have views of the Ain Dubai, the Marina skyline.
I love it, it's very nice. I love all of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
I appreciate
coming.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
He really liked it, so I think he has some thinking to do. If I sell a property like this, it will put me in a very good position. And sales, sometimes you work very hard, you don't close any sales for months, sometimes it just happens.
Hello, you. How are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, I'm good.
May I say how attractive you look in the orange top? Where have you come as today, a tangerine?
I think Ollie wants to speak to you.
Mark has 2 days left of his holiday, but hasn't yet decided whether to stay in Dubai long term or return home to Newcastle to his 3 children.
Here he comes.
Where are you, Dad?
Where am I? I'm in my hotel room.
Dan, still there?
I'm still there. I'm stuck here for a little while.
Say I love you.
I love you too. Oh, man.
Ow! Hi, Dad.
Hi, Amir.
Oh, Mummy, thank you.
Yeah?
Dad, I'm gonna read this.
The secret room.
Okay, I'll read it. Biff and Chip liked the new house.
It's brilliant.
They helped Mom and Dad. Dad painted a door. Biff helped him. What's the matter, Dad?
I just miss you, that's all. I just miss you a little bit. It's all right. Hey, so shall I say goodbye? Do you want to get Isaac and Oliver? And we'll say goodbye, yeah? Oh, there's one.
And
Bye. Bye, guys. I love you. I love you. Be happy, okay? Be happy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, God, that's tough. That is tough. That is so tough.
You all right?
Yeah, it's hard. Just hard. Just hard. I just used to see them every day, and I can't now.
The Dubai World Cup field is set.
It's race night for the Dubai World Cup.
Down the outside, but Mystic Guide races away in the cup. Inside the 200 metres line, Mystic Guide wins easily.
White to Anna. This is the 5-minute standby.
At the request of the royal family, the closing ceremony team is on standby to show their dedication to Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
We showed it to one of the kind of protocol people from the royal family yesterday, and he said go with it. So they liked it, so show's on. Tribute's on, I should say. Let's stop calling it a show. It's a tribute.
Luai to Eddie, kill lights. Take out MC.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the very end, please do stay with us as we pay homage to the late great Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go drones.
725 drones are taking off from the centre of the racecourse, programmed to form a carefully orchestrated message in the sky.
Intensity reduced now. Thank you so much. We can switch on the lights. Thank you.
Dubai is always full of challenges. We're proud of it. Yeah, we are proud of it. We turn it around, so.
It's the last day of Mark's holiday, and he's made a decision about his future.
Why not? Why not give it a go? I'll only be back stacking shelves in the supermarket when I can't find any work back home. I'll miss my friends. Naturally, I'll miss my family. but I have their support, and that's the main thing.
Mark has already started training for his job and has found a cheaper apartment 5 miles from the marina.
You see these pictures of the sheikhs? Yeah, I'll have those pictures in my apartment. I'm happy to subscribe. It's fine. It's for me.
So, are you nervous? Do you think you've won?
I couldn't sleep very well, actually. I'm not sure. I hope so.
It's the end of a bumper month for sales, and Paul is about to announce who has earned the most commission and will be named top agent.
So I said, Nadia, this month, what
Yeah.
did you sell exactly?
Well, 12 units in address JBR.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a dream, honestly.
After 4 months of no sales, Nadia has made a breakthrough. She has found herself a wealthy investor and sold 12 one-bedroom apartments for a total value of £4 million.
I had one particular client that they went for a big deal. I'm hopeful that I might be the winner, but crossing fingers and hoping, because it would be an amazing achievement.
Good morning, good morning! We are April now. First of a quarter. It's that time to give out the brokers of the month. Congratulations to everyone. This month has been an exceptional month and a great end to Q1. You are amongst some of the best sales agents within Dubai. We need to ensure that we do the same again the following quarter. This particular individual not only matched their peers, but exceeded them. So congratulations to Nadia.
Very, very heavy. Get used to holding it.
Paul's protege Nadia has gone from earning nothing for the last 5 months to taking home nearly £80,000 today.
You must be pleased.
I'm very happy, honestly. I'm very, very happy. Yeah, because due to the nature of our job, we are working, not always you see the results, you know, and so it's good to celebrate when you achieve and then keep working for the next one. Dom Perignon, see you soon.
It's party time in Dubai.
Happy birthday to you.
Let's do this as the most expensive brunch ticket in the world.
Cocktails, food, at a discounted price. It's not to laugh.
But as the city looks to the future, it has to watch its step.
They came to this beach to take their newfound friendship to the next level. They were interrupted by a policeman.
Is it all right to get messy? We can't really talk about that.